All right, it's our second day in Spain and in Madrid. This is the tuk-tuk, the auto rickshaw like you have in India as well as Bangkok and a lot of other those places. So in Madrid, one of the places to go and definitely visit is their market for tapas, Tapas. Um, it's called Mercado de San Miguel. This is my second time here again. And the idea of this place is you come here after work, come in for little bites of tapas, and then you also sip wine or beer. This is their delicacy, the Spanish ham. And so it's usually, this market has a lot of meat and seafood lovers, uh, entrees and desserts, but they do have stuff for vegetarians as well. So the prices differ based on what the product offering is. But as an example, I'll take you to the pricing board. You can get a bottle of wine, or you can get a combo in a lot of cases where you will get a bunch of tapas along with the wine. Uh, there are some samplers there. But yeah, here's a better depiction of the pricing structure. So you can get one for €2, you can get six of them for 11, and so on and so forth. Or you can get two of the tapas with one glass of wine for 6.20. And this is a lot of it is wine and cheese for this specific vendor. And like I said, you do have uh, the vegetarian options too. So I think this specific one is just for olives. So you can just keep on getting those smaller portions. It does add up overnight. And then when you get filled up, then you just stop eating and you go home. But you can get the full burger or you can get those little mini sliders as well. And let's try walking around and seeing some of the seafood place items too. That's the mozzarella bar. There's very limited seating. For the rest of the time, you're just walking around with a drink in your hand or a sangria. That's what we'd like to try. My son reminds me that the drinking age over here is only 18. So he should be able to have something with me. um, Here are the desserts. So they are 6.5 euros each. Now, one interesting thing over here is I think when they advertise it at 6.5 euros or 4 euros, that's what you pay. Like USA, you don't pay an additional tax. You do not necessarily have to tip. Uh, Tip is not expected like it is in the United States. You know, the 10%, 15 or 20%, depending on the quality of service. Here, it's totally up to you. This is just the tuna section. And that one is just the chicken section. It's so crowded, I can barely get close to uh, the offerings here. A lot of visitors from across the world. I can hear folks from America talking, Great Britain, obviously the local folks from Madrid. This is the crab stall with various crab entrees. Personally, the one good thing I really like here is there's not a lot of loud music playing, so one can at least hang out and talk. Calamari, my favorite. Clams, sushi. These tacos ain't cheap either. Every one little serving is around 4 to 5 euros. And somebody like me who likes to eat will need at least 4 or 5 of those. When we walked earlier, my son, this is the Chinese section, my son found this display very interesting. But yeah, this is what this is. We're going to go and sample some food now, and we will see. We'll let you know how it was. Okay, so after grabbing dinner, we are here at Plaza Mayor or Mayor. I don't know how it's exactly called. Um, the last time we were here was in the afternoon time, 7 years ago, and this was filled with street performers and musicians and uh, those imitating gladiators. Uh, my friends and I were goofing off at that point. This evening it's very different. There are restaurants all around, and there were musicians playing earlier, so that was good to see. Um, Today, this area is restricted. It seems like it's getting ready for a concert, or maybe a concert just got over. Not sure, but just an awesome place to just sit here and hang out and watch people do their thing. And this is more of a closer look. This reminds me of Venice too, where there were restaurants all around. And even I think Athens, they had like restaurants lined up across the major streets, and it's a very different ambiance. And in some cases, they'll charge you an extra 10% to sit outside rather than sitting inside.